Yeah, 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 yeah. Disco fever. Disco fever. Man, shout out to everybody that used to watch WCW, not Women Crush Wednesdays. And fuck with Disco Inferno. That was my man. Anywho, MySubstation.com people, all the way in the building. I got the homie Haze with me. It's Chad Money, Mr. All Money Ain't Good Money. Haze, what's up, bro?
You know, I'm just cooling, Chad. What's good with you, man?
Coolin'. Happy to have you down here finally.
Happy to be here, man. Happy to be here.
No doubt, appreciate it. What's up? What's new? What's going on? What you want to tell the people? Anything you want to let the people know right on the top?
I got a lot of fire coming out. I don't know if y'all, if they got to peep that John Boy track, but we in the talks about dropping another banger, and I got a EP with my label producer Happy Hazy.
Okay.
And we're gonna be throwing 6 tracks, hard tracks produced by Happy Hazy.
Right.
Just bangers, varying styles, a lot of stuff coming up.
Right.
We're gonna throw that up on iTunes.
Got you. How long you been into the music?
I've actually only been rapping about 2 years.
Okay. What made you jump in?
One of my friends started rapping himself. He just always kind of pushed me to it. And once I started doing it, I just fell in love with it.
Got you all the way. Now, since you started, you know, to where you are now, do you see the growth and how have you grown as an artist?
Oh, it's been a lot of growth. Like,
yeah.
I listen to a lot of stuff and I still like what I said, but it's been definitely a long road since I first started.
Real shit. Do you get a lot of support, you know, from Buffalo and, you know, fans and friends alike?
It's getting there. I've been definitely realizing there's been a lot more views, a lot more listens to our stuff.
No doubt. How that track with John Boy come about?
Basically, I had just dropped my Rap God cover.
Okay.
And I tweeted at him. I was like, "What's good with you? Let's get a track going."
Yeah.
We came to an agreement. Got it together.
All the way. I dig that. Now, what do you feel as not even as an artist, you know, just as a fan of the culture and as a listener of music, you know, how do you feel about the 716 music scene in its current state, and what can you bring to it? You know, what value can you bring to however they view the hip hop in Buffalo?
Well, I think there's a lot of talent in the 716. I just think a lot of it is just not promoted.
Right.
Like, I just feel like a lot of people just have the talent. We have the talent. We just got to work together. It seems like the point somebody gets nice, they want to charge.
Definitely did that. Now, what are we looking forward to? You know, for the rest of the year, what do we have coming up? Singles, videos, shows, out of town, movies, DVD, anything like that?
I'm working on a song called The Call.
Okay.
And I actually want that to be a motion picture. It should be dropping some point this year. And it's gonna be a little story video along with a hard track.
Gotcha.
I'm having a few other local artists on.
Gotcha. Now, when did you say you were set to release the EP?
The EP, we don't have a date set, but the track list is very close to being finalized.
Gotcha. And it's gonna be on iTunes, yes?
It's gonna be on iTunes, .piff.
Make sure y'all check that out. Definitely make sure y'all check that out. Give them your give them your links. You know, anywhere where they can you know, catch you music, or, you know, they just want to hit you up, features, anything like that.
Yeah, you can find me on Twitter at Haze Music with a K.
Okay.
You can find me on SoundCloud at Haze Music 716.
Got you. What's the direct affiliation? Do you have a team, label, anything like that?
Yeah, I'm affiliated with DVG.
Okay.
Bad Gang.
Yeah. Man, shout out to the homie Juno.
Shout out to Juno.
Yeah,
Shout out to Happy Hazy.
No doubt. How'd you get linked up with them?
A few months back, we had dropped, we collabed on a track together.
Okay.
And then we just always stayed in touch. And then we
Right.
collabed on some other stuff. It was just like, want you to be a part of my team. I was like, I'm with it.
I dig it all the way. Now, what's going on with you outside of the music?
Outside of the music, just playing my role as a father.
I dig it, man. You can't never say nothing bad about that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Bills fan?
Yeah.
You got any feelings about the move in the team? Be it downtown or Niagara Falls or out of the goddamn city?
I actually didn't know that they were moving the team.
Yeah, no, they're not. But I mean, they're you know, in
talks about it?
rumor talks, and you know,
I think they should keep the Bills as like a staple in Buffalo.
Oh man, I dig. I'm not a Bills fan, but I mean I kind of share that same sentiment definitely. Now, you just jump off of that. You see the local concerts, the open mics and things of that nature. Do you get involved in any of that? Do you hit the stage at all?
I've actually been trying. If you need somebody to come up on the venue and just lay down some hard shit, like your man, just
hit him up. Hit him up. You heard it.
I'm hungry for that.
Hit him up. Nah, man, you can check out the Do Your Thizzle every other Thursday at the OHM, Big Time Productions. One of the longest running open mics in the city. That's every Thursday. Main and Allen at the OHM. So, there's definitely a lot of stuff going on in Buffalo, a lot of stuff going on in the town. Now, for anybody who hasn't heard you before, or doesn't know your sound or anything like that, what can they expect, when they hear a track from Haze, or what can they expect even when they hear the EP, or see you out in person and you might give them a piece of the music, a piece of you.
You can expect a lot of metaphors. I always try to make sure like there's some meaning behind my music. Right. So like I'm gonna try and go for bars, just stuff that's gonna try and keep you tuned in, hopefully.
Got you. Now musically, what do you go to? When you're just being a fan of music, what do you go listen to? What do you check for outside of yourself?
I listen to Rick Ross, Drake, Kendrick for sure. Eminem, man.
Come on.
Love listening to the greats, Biggie, Tupac. Man.
Got you. Now I gotta ask you. You got a top 5 all time?
I'm probably in no particular order or something like Biggie, Big Pun.
Shout out to Pun.
Probably Tupac. I like Drake.
Yeah.
I'll throw Drake in there. I don't know if all time, but just of the moment. Right,
man. But shit, I mean, lyrically, you can't. And I say this all the time too. Now, I wouldn't consider myself a Drake fan. I don't really consider myself a fan of anybody. More so a fan of the culture. But I mean, I tell people all the time, man. Like, if you say you don't like Drake, then you've been hated. Because if you say you don't like him, then you're saying that you don't like him based off of the person, and you don't know the person. So that that kind of makes you lame, because you can't say that lyrically. You don't like him, you can. I mean, you might say that he's too sappy, and you don't like some of his songs, but we're not talking about that. We're saying straight lyrically, you can't deny it. You can't. Now, do you feel like rappers in Buffalo? Do you feel like they get a bad shake, or not so much a fair shake, because people don't really look for Buffalo artists to be as lyrical? Because there's a lot of people say Buffalo doesn't have their own sound. One day they want to be from the South, one day they want to be Chief Keef, one day they want to be Kendrick, from the West. Do you feel like Buffalo artists, they get a bad shake, or is there more than enough good talent here, for people to listen to if they really want to get involved with it?
Yeah, I feel like there's I feel like if there was a top 10 in Buffalo and people actually scouted the talent, and there's a lot of people rap, but not everybody's rappers. You understand? It's all about the talent, and there's people who are putting out product that's not good, but there's people who are putting out product and it's actually well worth the listen. It's just give us the time, lend us your ears a little bit.
I think it. No doubt. Now, as an artist, what do you feel like you're missing? Where do you feel like you can improve, and where do you feel like there's a void that can be filled to propel you to the next level?
I've really just been drowning myself with music. Like, I wake up breathing music. I'm at work breathing music.
Right.
I figure if you really want something, you surround yourself to the point where you just drown yourself with it, because that's what you want.
Right.
So that's just what I've been doing.
Man, all the way. Now, do you get caught up in that best rapper in the city talk? When you see people making their stats, or they're tweeting or anything like that. Do you get involved in that, or do you just you just sit back and watch it and like, I'm gonna keep doing me and let my music speak? How do you feel when people have those usually biased discussions?
Yeah. I feel like if there's really if somebody really wanted to prove top 10, it's all about getting the mic.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Put them next to each other on the mic and prove you top 10. Prove you top 10 in the city. Prove your worth. I don't really get involved. Like, you know, sometimes I see the discussions and you glance at them, you just kind of
right. I dig it. What's the out of town game like? You travel out of town at all? Do any performing out of town? Are you looking to do any working out of town?
I'm definitely like I'm just trying to get heard.
Right.
I'm willing to spread my sound everywhere. Like
right.
I'm trying to get in the city. Definitely trying to perform.
You know, where's the best place to connect directly to the music? Is it a SoundCloud, Reverb Nation website? Where can they go directly if they just want to go listen to some Haze for a minute?
You can look me up. SoundCloud has a lot of my music as well as Reverb Nation. You can look me up under Haze.
Okay. Now where'd that name come from?
I smoke a lot of weed. Honestly, I smoke a lot of weed.
Shout out to my smokers.
So I definitely wanted something that at least represent me in that way. And like, a lot of people called me D-Ro or Dro. Right, a lot of people used to call me that, but I just thought Joe was like a weak type of weed. So I wanted to go for something with class. So I went for Haze.
Good move. That's crazy. I used to what's the name too, man. I used to go heavy on my Dro back in the day, and like 02, 03. You know? Real shit. But now are you originally from Buffalo? Buffalo born and bred?
I was born in Puerto Rico. I moved to Buffalo when I was around 8.
No doubt. No doubt. I think now how has Buffalo shaped you, from 8 till now? How has it shaped you to be the man you are and the artist you are as well?
There's not much suggestion, but like aside from the weather, and there's a lot of music. Like,
right.
There's a lot of people who are actually like from Buffalo, like just into the music scene. It's a positive scene.
Got you. Anybody that you haven't worked with up to this point that you wouldn't mind collabing with at all?
Honestly, I don't really keep up to date with the top 10, but a couple people that I've heard mentioned in the top 10, like Dave B, the rapper, we actually got a collab coming out on the Roman's Revenge beat called Buffalo's Revenge.
Come on.
And I got Buddy Low hopping on there, my man's Money Mitch.
Low, what up?
Some fire.
Come on. That's
just trying to turn up.
Definitely, that's all the way what's up. Now, where do you see yourself taking this? You know what I mean? Because a lot of people, they get into this shit and they be like, man, I just do it because I'm nice, or they be like, man, I do it now, really got nothing to do, I fuck with it on my off time. Where are you taking it? Where can we expect to see Haze? Let's just say with you 2 years in, where can we expect to see Haze in the next 2 years?
I'm always saying the sky is the limit for myself. I'm always aiming higher and higher and trying to progress. So you can definitely keep expecting some of the same fire bars if you already listen to my music that you've come accustomed to. But I'm gonna just keep stepping it up. Every day I'm gonna try and raise the bar for you. I'm gonna put out the best product that I can.
Got you. Now what's going on with Duffel Bag Gang? What's do you have a compilation or anything coming out? Projects from the team? What's moving with them?
Yeah, our producer got a new beat tape dropping, and we also working on a Duffel Bag Gang mixtape where it's gonna be just kind of you get a taste of everybody in the label.
I dig that. I all the way dig that. Now, is there anything that you see, right now from a non-artist standpoint that can immediately help? I don't want to say like struggling artists, but just artists in Buffalo that are looking for just that extra push, and even if it's not an artist in Buffalo, just the artists on the underground scene, artists going to come up trying to make something happen. Do you see are there any advice that you could offer? Just what you've been through, that could probably push somebody along.
I mean, I always feel that support is always gonna go a lot farther than hate. I feel there's a lot of talented people in the town, and a lot of people would rather choose their own way, but the way I think I'd approach to music is you make good music, I make good music. We could definitely turn up more if we just both put some fire verses down and work together, because somebody from the city need to put on.
Now that's all the way real. Now, do you see yourself I guess with the with the proper dedication and what have you, do you see yourself you know, at some point getting to the point where they do, you know, acknowledge and recognize you as, you know, one of the ones, one of the top ones in the city?
I'm definitely working towards that.
Mm-hmm.
I'd rather not talk much about it, but
certainly,
I definitely got a few tracks that I'm dropping out to hopefully get it in their mind a little bit.
I dig that all the way. Now, do you feel like at this point, you know, do you really feel like the bars speak for themselves, you know, or do you feel like you might not get the I guess like the fair look, you know, when people, you know, maybe they don't know you rap, or you know, maybe they do know you rap and they just don't take you seriously. Yeah. But you know, when you is it just enough for you to let them go ahead and hear, and you sit back and you know you just have your pinky in the brain, you know, you just I know it's me. You know, do you get that? And do you even like maybe feel slighted? You know, when people, I guess, don't expect you to be as good as you are. Because I mean, shit, definitely you got bars. You know, you definitely got bars. I mean, I can say that. I've listened to the music, and I mean, shit. My opinion doesn't mean shit. Whatever. But you know,
appreciate it.
Oh man, no doubt. You know, but do you sit back and almost, you know, feel like they'll get it when they need to get it, or you know, when it's like, oh, I need to let them know right now because I know what it is with me.
I feel like I that's something I'm heavy on. I constantly promote my music, and I usually just ask, like, just listen. Right. You know, just give me the chance. Like, just give the music a chance and give it one listen, and I'm pretty sure y'all will not be disappointed.
Come on. That's real. That's all the way real. What's the best thing that's happened to you today, as far as this music goes? Maybe it'd be a fan experience, you know, or something just unexpected.
I was working on a song called Venting, which it was produced by Haze. Shout out Haze again. But it was produced by him, and I had somebody from Louisiana actually make me a cover for the song. Right. And the first time I called him, he was like, "Call me. I want to work on that cover." So he told me about some of his work. I checked that out. It was definitely dope. Come on. I called him. He goes. He's like, "You're the shit. You're the shit. You're the shit." That's just kind of how he started the phone call. And I just couldn't help but burst out laughing. I was like, "Thank you, man. Like, you know, I definitely appreciate the support."
Right. Come on, man. Now, how humbling is that feeling? You know, and then I mean, it's definitely easy to get big-headed when somebody is feeling you, you know, and you know, certainly when it's not your everyday, because I mean, I always hear of you know, the struggle. Man, my team or my niggas, you know, my family, they swear they down for me, man. They can't even buy a $5 CD. They don't even want to chip in on no studio time, you know. And it's almost like the people closest to you, it's almost like it's you know, it's the hardest thing in the world for them to give you, you know, the necessary acknowledgement and credit. So when you get it from elsewhere and you know it's coming from a genuine place, you know, how does that make you feel?
Like, it feels good, and it helps keep me motivated. Just even if one person, you know, just the actions of one person, it still means a lot, because then they just want to listen to my voice. Right. And I just think of myself as a regular guy, so the fact that they want to tune in is definitely dope.
I think that is true. Look at myself as a regular guy. That's some real shit right there, man. How the ladies treat you? You single? I don't want to get you in trouble.
Yeah, I'm single. I'm not committed.
Good job. That's all it is. So you heard him, like, he's single. Get to him before the fame, because he's gonna shut your ass down. Real shit. Now, if they came, I guess with like a label situation, you know, if they were looking to sign you, what would it be that you would be acceptable with taking, you know, to be able to put your name on the dotted line? I know some people, they be like, I want distribution, or, you know, give me my advance money, or, you know, I don't want a 360 deal. Like, what would they have to be offering you personally to, as a man, have you say, okay, this is the best business decision for me? You know, aside from the actual music, this would be good for my music career. As a man, you know, what would they have to present to you for it to be the best decision or the best personal decision, you know, to make you go ahead and move forward with your career?
I would definitely love a chance, like, in the spotlight, like performing would definitely be nice. Like,
give me some stages, people.
Give me some stages. Give me some canvas. I'll paint you a picture. You know?
I dig that, man. I dig that. Do you have a do you have a style that people maybe compare you to? You know, or I mean, do you feel like you're in a league of your own?
I wouldn't say a league of my own, but I believe like my style is kind of my own. Like I don't really see like an exact influence. It's just been a bunch of influences.
Come on.
It just you learn from the greats. Like just try and pick up little things.
Right. Now, where does the music inspiration come from? You know, is it I mean, one day you might be sitting at the park smoking a blunt, you know, or maybe one day you in Wegmans in line waiting for a sub. You know, how does the inspiration hit you? You know, is it random, or is there like a certain zone that you have to get into? How does that music creation process go for you?
It's kind of like as soon as I hear a beat, as long as I vibe out to the beat, I'll usually hear a beat and like start nodding in my head and just go with it.
Yeah.
I'll freestyle over it a little bit, then I'll think of a couple flows and I'll just start writing on it.
Come on. Now, how was the beat process for you? Do you have I know you said you do have an in-house producer, but you know, do you have other producers that you go to? You know, or if anybody's looking to get you beats, are you open to accepting them? How did that situation work for you?
Yeah, as long as it's dope, like I said, you give me canvas, I'll paint you a picture. If it's a dope beat, I'm gonna do my best to bring out the best in the beat.
Come on, man. Now, if it wasn't music, what would it be?
I'm trained in mixed martial arts.
Yes.
And I don't know. I always like fighting, so you know. Aside from music, I try to stay out of trouble. But I like fighting. So I was actually inspired to be a cage fighter, before like the music kind of just took over.
Man, what's up? So I mean, you stepped away from the MMA. What's going on with that?
I just haven't been training. I'm still planning to go back to it. But
okay. Now you going all the way? You looking for UFC, or I'm just gonna take it gradually as it comes?
I definitely plan to compete. I just want to be at the point where I want to train to not just compete and win by like scraping barely. Like I just want to go out there and make an impact and just be well prepared.
I dig that. I all the way dig that. Now, what is the what would be, I guess, the what's the word I'm looking for? What would be the I guess the impact, you know, certainly that you would like to leave people with, you know, at times when they hear you, know what I mean? Not like a what am I looking for? Not like a I like them, you know, not no shit like that, but I mean the actual impact, you know, the feeling. I mean, they heard that and it was like, damn, when I wake up I want to hear that again, or damn, I need to see him in person.
Yeah,
you know.
I just want people to be able to relate to my music. You know, just feel the sound, feel the flow, and I just want them to be able to just. I want to throw on some Haze. That's ideally the feeling I wanna incorporate into.
Now, on the stage circuit, you know, on the concert side, excuse me, what are you what are you most looking for? You know, if you could tell somebody right now, you know, I need stages. What are you most looking for? Is it just like, you know, just the opportunity period, or, you know, is it coast to coast? Is it opening? Is it college tours? You know, is it getting you you know, a small market pocket? You know, the 6 to 30 cities. What exactly would you be not so much looking for? I'm sorry. What would you be ready for right now if they were ready to throw you on stage?
I just want to start getting my performing, you know, get more used to just performing in a stage. People get my sound heard more. You know.
I dig that all the way. If you had the chance to do 3 things for Buffalo, that doesn't have to be musically, just 3 things for Buffalo, whatever it be, what would be the first order of business?
First order of business. Let me see. I would work on the school system.
Certainly.
Honestly, I just feel the schools.
You got little brothers and sisters and shit?
Yeah. I got a son too.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, definitely.
Hell yeah. I definitely hear that, man. Do you feel like you don't feel like they're doing a good enough job? I don't. You feel like they're doing a good enough job with the schools and what they're feeding the kids at this point?
I feel like a lot of the teachers have just given up. Like if the student shows up or if they don't, it's kind of like we just get paid.
Right.
Nowadays.
I dig that. That's real. That's all the way real. Were you into politics at all? Would you ever consider running for mayor, governor, president, anything like that?
I wouldn't turn down the opportunity, but I can't say I thought too much about it.
I dig that. I definitely dig that. That's pretty cool. That's pretty dope, man. That's all the way pretty dope. What's the overall legacy that you're looking to leave? What's the I guess let's say whenever it is, you're sitting in the rocking chair with the grandchildren, and you don't have to tell them the story. They can come back and tell you stories that they've heard of you. What are the stories that you would like to have left for them to come back and tell you?
I'd definitely love to put on globally, just
right.
Put on for the city, put on, show them that they are wrong, that there is talent in the city, and there's plenty of it. They just need the chance.
No doubt. What's your favorite things about the city? Favorite parts of the city?
I like the stadium.
No doubt. I dig that. You got some favorite foods? They always say about how Buffalo got such great food. Where do you like to go?
I don't have favorite foods, but I definitely love Frank's house.
Yeah.
I love me some Frank's. It's like something about.
Come on,
gotta keep
man.
it real, man.
I dig that shit. I dig that. All the way dig that. Do you have like a certain criteria that you go through when it's time to and I guess like do features? I mean, of course you got the duffel bag game, but do you have when you I guess when you're looking, when you're scouting, is there certain criteria that they have to meet up with, before you either extend yourself to do a track with them or before you accept a feature request from someone?
I like sound quality. You gotta have some, I gotta be able to understand what you're rapping to want to do a song. And other than that, somebody just looks like they put some effort into the raps. As long as it sounds like you've been working on your craft, I'm always down.
I dig that. What's your take on rap beef, locally and just overall?
Rap beef. I don't really have much rap beef. I mean, I don't do a few verses,
got you.
But I don't think there's any rap beef at this moment.
Man, do you feel like it's still a necessary part of the culture, or do you feel like at this point, hip hop is the staple that it is, and it's really not necessary if it's about just making good music?
True. I feel it's only a point when two artists have a discussion on who's better. If somebody would really like to settle it, I would actually go against this and each other. Hey, let's make a track and see who's got the best verse on it.
Come on.
It's kind of like let the music speak.
I dig that all the way. Now, what qualifies as good music to you?
I like a lot of music. I like catchy hook. I like metaphors. I like when people use the wordplay. Definitely. Like when people use more than one flow, you just keep it creative. Swapping flows. That's something I try to incorporate myself.
I take that all the way. Do you do you have an angle for the kids? When I say do you have an angle, let's just say a kid comes and they say, Haze, I heard one of your songs and I liked it, and let's say this is coming from like an 11-year-old, and they'd be like, when you were talking about blowing sticky and what's that? How do you handle those type of situations?
I would honestly just say I appreciate the listen and everything, but then, everything in due time.
Right. Yeah, no doubt.
Influence decision.
No doubt. That's good shit right there. Everything in due time. Now, is that something just just outside of that question? Is that something that you just live by within yourself? Do you move like that? Do you not? I guess like from a discipline standpoint. Because I see a lot of people. They get anxious and over anxious. But it's really about having that discipline and the patience and knowing that everything does come in due time. How does adapting that thought process work with and for you on a daily basis?
It helps keep me motivated.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Definitely helps keep me motivated. Keeps the music going creative.
Yeah, all the way. Now, when you see like the Forbes list of the richest hip hop moguls, and you see Jay-Z at 700 million. You see Puffy at 400 million. You see Dr. Dre at 300 million. You see like Baby at 160 million. You see like you see like 50 Cent at 160 million. You see Baby at 140 million. When you see those type of numbers and you see that at the end of the day, all of those people are people that started with nothing but a piece of talent and a dream somewhere where there weren't a lot of resources. Mm-hmm. How does that move you? I don't say like how does that make you feel like it could be me too. Like, how does that move you in knowing that everything is possible?
It just shows you. It gives you that little glimmer of hope that you need. You just gotta believe in yourself. I figure if you believe in yourself and you're putting out good products, it's only a matter of time till people begin to take notice.
Come on. Now, before you actually got into the music, was this something that you always had a liking to? Something that you were around. How did you actually just get into it?
It was school. Like in the school, they used to play a lot of. Like even in English class, like our English teacher, she was a fan of Tupac. Some of our Tupac, like some of our like projects and stuff were based on like Brenda's Got a Baby.
Come on, real shit.
Stuff like that, and it shows like so the ceiling is only what you set it to be.
Come on,
you just gotta keep going.
That's real shit right there. You read it all? You read it?
Yeah, I like reading.
Yeah, what you reading?
I like some Edgar Allan Poe.
Poe, come on. I think that.
Just like older writers, like stuff like Maynard McGee, like just old. I read a lot of the classics also.
That's real shit. I like that. I read too myself. Now, do you feel like just having that better and more open and extensive vocabulary that definitely translates into the raps and helping with the raps?
Yeah, it's definitely good to have like a large vocabulary. You don't want to use the same words in
cat,
different tracks.
Cat, rat, dat, fat, shit. That's how it be, man. Now, when you hear the bubblegum rap, when you hear the snap and pop shit, or even when you hear the shoot 'em up bang bang, do you find a happy medium in between that, or I don't know, do you make the snap and pop songs, or do you make the shoot 'em up bang bang songs? And on either side of the coin, how do you find your balance? To stay true to yourself and still being able to make good enough music for yourself and whoever your listeners would be.
I usually use like basically what I'm going through at that time. Like I have a lot of music that's about the streets and hustling and just doing what you can to make it out the gutter. No, but I also have streets that's just about real life stuff. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like we all go through ups and downs. Right. Stuff about my kid, like just everything. A little bit about me.
I dig it. I all the way dig it. Do you ever ran into any issues with the music? Just like outright hate, man, fuck this nigga, he ain't nice, or he whack, or somebody talking shit on wax, anything like that. And how do you, again, as a man first, and not taking it personal as an artist, how do you diffuse those situations so it doesn't become bigger than what it is initially?
we just kind of, the mic can take whatever you say to it, you know? It's the point that if somebody sends you a verse and it leaves you wanting to swing a fist, then it's already clear who won the debate.
Come on. I like that. I like that all the way. Anything anything that you that you had in the upbringing school wise that's helping you now? Anything that you were given or that you were taught that translates over, like the War of 1812 or geometry or something. You know, when I was younger, I was a bit of a nerdy kid. I used to always like reading, just kind of like, I figure the more you know, the less you left out on. Right, real shit.
It's only gonna help you in the end, like even if you just want to make your raps a little bit more creative.
Right, man. That's what Stephen Covey said, man. It's your failure to notice. Your failure to notice, and that's some of the realest shit in the world, man. And that's some of the realest shit in the world. What do you see, like, what do you see? I guess in the music industry as a whole, what do you see as the biggest problems right now plaguing the music industry, and you know the people trying to get from point A to point B and from point B to point C?
The only thing that I really see that's probably like I just view as a problem. It's just the influx of people who sound like Chief Keef.
Right.
Ever since Chief Keef burst on the scene, like it's all good, appreciating somebody's style. But
this a chicken so I'm a fucking bastard. Come on, man. Yeah, all the way, all the way. I dig it. Now, do you feel, you know, like they say, Buffalo has no style, Buffalo has no sound, Buffalo has no originality? Do you as well feel like that?
No, I definitely disagree with that. Like, I've heard a lot of people that sound similar to other artists in the industry, but I've heard a lot of people who have their own unique flows, ways around making bars, like metaphors. It's just a lot of people have their own style.
Dig it the other way. I want to ask you about the white rapper and the female rapper and the gay rapper. All three of those, and the plight of each. And do you feel like we're in a time now, still in 2014, where any of that matters? Now, I forget the one dude's name, but he had that he had that Throw That Boy Pussy song, you know, and then you got Nicki Minaj, you know, and of course, you know, all the females, you know, trying to emulate Nicki Minaj. You know, and then you have the always a struggle, the white rapper, you know, who is always struggling for respect, you know, and 9 times out of 10, it's only because he's white. So I mean, they all kind of, I guess, at times face the same level of discrimination. You know, you can't be this nice because you're white. You can't be this nice because you're gay. You can't be this nice because you're a female. You know, when you see that, you know, and you see what each is going through, you know, what are your feelings towards? It doesn't even fucking matter to me. You know, I mean, shit, that's always an option too.
I support a lot of the female artists, but like I do understand what you say. A lot of them, y'all just can't keep biting off of Nicki. You know? Right. She's good, she's doing it, but you're not gonna get too far trying to be the next Nicki when she's still around. As far as gay rappers, I honestly can't say I've tuned into too many.
No doubt.
So I just say my opinion on that one.
Okay, all the way dig. All the way. Now, if they gave you the keys, you know, and they said we're gonna throw a unity function, a networking event, you know, for let's say, you know, for the artists and, you know, just anybody in the entertainment community, what would you put together? How would that work for you?
I would definitely try to get a local talent showcase going, just to show off the talent. I'll definitely try and get in touch with some dudes from DBG, show them some love, and just basically try and put on a good show for everybody who tunes in.
All the way. Anything we miss? Anything that you want to let the people know that we have yet to hear? You know, or anything that they might not know that we just didn't give them?
Y'all should definitely tune into that Buffalo's Revenge that I got coming out.
Yes.
David Bell, Haze, Money Mitch and Buddy Low.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy track.
Oh, so all 4 of y'all on the joint.
Yeah.
Oh man, I dig it all the way. Yeah, I definitely dig it all the way. You got some bars for us? You got a 16 for us?
Yeah, I'll spit a little something.
Mm-hmm.
I said, I feel like my mind has begun to collapse. All I do is sit back and write cancerous raps. Never been over eager for cheese. Just aim to the melon and squeeze. Hold on, rewind, just freeze. Pay for a verse, there much that is free. I body back beats, but I need my more fees. Everybody hungry, but who making the steps? I'm directing this clips like I movie direct. Got a film that's in mind, it embodies my grind. Burn my soul on the track, now you been here rewind.
Come on.
Quick.
Come on, man. I'll give it to him one more time. Said you got the EP coming.
Got an EP coming called Everything Haze.
Mm-hmm.
Got a song that dropped with John Boy, Fistful of Dollars. Got another one in the works. And that song with Buddy Low, Dave B, my man's Money Mitch. It's definitely some fire. Y'all gotta tune into that.
That's what it is, man. It's mysubstation.com, people. That's Haze, Duffel
So
Man
big.
Gang representative, Chad Money, Substation Studios representative, and we out of here.
Peace.